Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jacob. We're back again with another video. It's been a little bit, guys. All right, I haven't been posting too much. Been getting caught up with things like football and yeah. So yeah, guys. Basically, my truck decided to give us a surprise almost, and just decided to burst brake lines again. We're trying to pull up onto a trailer and then just. That isn't good. That's not normal. And that right there is not good and normal either. Let's fix it. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to just go step by step on how to fix these and do it. So yeah, you just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing that we did is we looked at which ones are the ones that are leaking, and when it comes to these brake lines, it's these two that are connected to the master cylinder, and it's basically connected to the ABS. It runs down this little body line right here, and over this, and then yeah. So then what we got going on is we Sharpie marked it just to make sure that this is the actual lines we're going to be knocking down, and we went through it all, as you guys can see here. And I would suggest doing this just in case, just so you know that this is the line you're going to be knocking out. Then afterwards we got out the WD-40, because I mean, well, hey, sponsors WD-40, we're using your stuff like crazy. I mean, it was very rusty. We really didn't need it that much up here, but we did it just in case anyways, because I don't think they've ever been changed, and the mechanic we went to really didn't go ahead and change these either. That was our problem behind it. So yeah, we just sprayed that a little bit, and then we went ahead and with a little bit of help with a ratchet, we got this, our first one off, and it just takes a little bit, and then you get it off, and as you guys can see, the problem is completely leaked out. There is like barely anything left. You can see a little bit in that bucket, otherwise there's none. Then we decided to go ahead and take off the clips that were holding the two brake lines together, as you can see there. Then we snapped halfway through it. We snapped the brake lines in half, and they were dripping a little bit, so I mean, there was a little bit left. But if you touch those brakes, they're not going to move anywhere. Anyways, we got rid of the rest of it, and then we used a 9/16 and got this little piece off right here. Just to show how bad these brake lines were, this is what they looked like normally. This was over on the top, around where all the brake fluid was and stuff. And then you get more down to the bottom of my truck, this is what it looked like, and it's just god-awful rust. See, something that was known about these GMC Sierras is that they would rust like that normally because they're all made out of metal brake lines and stuff. Guys, we got another brake line out. These are going to be the two we're going to be removing and doing. And yeah, here's the second one. As for example, it is still as rusty as the other ones. Like, this is freaking rusty. It's normal. Then we got rusty. Guys, so these are the new brake lines we got. We got these off from AutoZone. These were made by Dorman. They're known for usually making OEM parts just for, I don't know, GMC, Silverado, or Chevy, and just places like those. So yeah, guys, this is made out of stainless steel, and they're pre-bent to fit the structure of your car. So yeah, guys, let's go and start putting them on. So when it came to this part, we just kind of fished it through from the engine bay down, and it worked pretty well, not gonna lie. And it didn't take too much time, but it was a hassle trying to put them into the holes. Alright guys, so now we got the brake lines in. It's all tightened up and everything. But before that, we're gonna test it out. We're gonna put some brake fluid in. We're gonna see how it works. But yeah, guys, this goes to like a module for your ABS, and yeah, we got them in there. The Sharpie marker is gonna be on there forever, but hey, at least we'll know. But yeah, that's what it looks like from right here, and then it wraps around from right here, and then both of them being to right here. To what I said, guys, we're just gonna pour some brake fluid in. We're gonna call it good. And well, actually, we're not gonna call it good. We're gonna do that. We're gonna see if there's any leaks going on or anything, and then if there is, well, then we gotta tighten it up. But if not, then we're going to go ahead and use a bleeder and bleed it. Alright guys, so now we're on to the last little part right here. This is bleeding them. We're just gonna, well, basically what it is you're taking out the brake fluid that's already in it, and you're waiting until all the bubbles are out or any of the, I don't know, bad stuff that's in it. It's been around a week or so now since when we first started this little adventure, and yeah, we're almost done. This is basically all we gotta do, and let's do it. This bolt right here is what you want to connect your bleeder to, and basically right here, as you can see, you just kind of want to wiggle it on once you have it loose. And once you do that, then you can start hooking up your bleeder, put it to like 25 psi, I think it was. And then as you guys can see right there, that's what it'll look like. It'll have a lot of bubbles coming through, and that means that there is air inside of your brake line. So it might be a max right now. The thing is, since we're taking out brake fluid, we gotta put more in. If you're like me, you got a .3. Just pour some back in there, just a little bit. Get a little bit over the max. Just so then, when you're taking it out, you'll be on your max immediately. Alright. Alright guys, so we kind of had a little bit of a mismatch here. We had a little bit of leakage when it came to our brake lines, but we got that all fixed up. So now, well, you gotta do the bleeding, everything, we already did that, but we have to redo it. But after that, then you just gotta go test them out, push on the brakes, if you feel that little pressure against it, then you're good. If you got that same pressure that you had before. And yeah, you just keep on going, take a test drive, and if it doesn't work out, I would suggest maybe going to a mechanic. But yeah guys, that should be it. And yeah, now it's time to do the test drive. Alright guys, now we're inside the car or truck, whatever you want to call it, and we're just gonna pop it in reverse and then just drive, roll backwards, hit on the brakes. Pretty good there. I don't know if you guys can hear that a little bit. If you listen, it's almost like, I don't know, it feels spongy a little bit. We might have to bleed it a little bit more. But it brakes pretty well. I think just a little bit more bleeding would be alright. Alright. Alright guys, so I think we're gonna be done now. I mean, we got almost everything we could do. We bled it again and we did all that. We got to change the brake lines. We changed those out, the ones that were broken on them. And we did bleed them, so I mean, it was mission successful there. It's a little bit spongy, but I think it was kind of how it was when we first had them. So otherwise, yeah, I think it was a pretty good, successful job. And if they're still feeling very spongy, I would suggest to call up a mechanic and get it all fixed up like that. So yeah guys, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, comment. Tell me how much you like it, what you liked about it, and yeah, things like that. And if you didn't like the video, I mean, I don't know, what happens to them if they don't like the video, Dad?
I don't watch it.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.